in honor of the 4th of July being yesterday, I want to do a segment about the American flag and patriotism, and my belief that progressives or anyone who's opposed to the current Republican Party should feel free and obligated to take back some of this messaging and some of these symbols instead of just saying, yeah, sure, that can be exclusively something the right wing puts out there. And so we're going to have that conversation after looking at what kind of inspired this segment, which is a Lincoln Project ad that is calling for this. And their description was, MAGA Republicans drape themselves in the flag in a vain attempt to further their agenda of divisiveness and hatred. They mock our American values. It's our flag, and it's time to take it back. Join the growing pro-democracy movement, and they have their link there. So let's watch this, see what the Lincoln Project has to say, and then we'll discuss.
The American flag today flies over a nation divided, a nation where hatred and violence makes a mockery of the sacrifices of generations, a nation where one party storms the Capitol in a violent attempt to overthrow a free and fair election, a nation where one party claims ownership of the flag and the very idea of patriotism. It's time to fight back, to take back the flag from those who dishonor it. The symbols of our republic, this bold experiment that has struggled and bled to bend the arc of history, don't belong to the Republican Party. They don't belong to Donald Trump or Fox News or violent terrorists. The flag belongs to every American. It's not their flag. It's not his flag. It's our flag.
So happy 4th on that. And I really do think that we need to stop conceding that ground to the right wing as often is done by the left, of just kind of, yeah, sure, y'all can identify as the patriotic ones. We don't really care. No, it is way more patriotic to fight for the things that progressives fight for, to care about improving the lives significantly, materially, impactfully of people within this country. That is patriotic. And I think we lose people because we do just concede ground where it doesn't make sense to. And we do just allow messaging to exclusively come from one side on patriotism. The comparison I always make is, because progressives are usually called America haters for wanting to make improvements and make changes. And often that ends up getting the, you hate America because you want all these things to be changed. But does that make any sense in any other place where we talk about loving something or someone? And the comparison I made, it's a parent who loves their child. Do they say, oh, I don't want anything to change. I don't want to give you any resources to get better. I don't want to make sure your character is improved. No, parents want to improve their children and make them the best that they can be. That love is similar to loving your country, wanting to improve it, wanting to get better, wanting to uplift people. And that's what I think progressives stand for and fight for. And so instead of going, they'll get that our policy positions are better, they'll get that it's good to invest in communities and it's good to set up social programs that benefit low-income people and it's good to do all these different things. No, you have to have the correct positions, yes, and also have the correct messaging that is correct and honest and accurate, but also put out that messaging aggressively, which is to say, if you're really patriotic, if you actually care about fighting for this country, improving this country, striving to make it what it could be, and striving towards the ideals that I think we all wish that we could fully embody as a country, then heck, you're on the left, absolutely, because that's what we're fighting for. Individual rights, individual liberty, equality, all these different things. And yes, it's patriotic to want people to have a say in the workplace, wanting to address racial inequality, income inequality, wanting to expand access to affordable health care to people. It's not patriotic to accept the fact that thousands of people die because they don't have access to affordable health care. It's not patriotic to allow kids to be slaughtered at schools because we don't have proper laws implemented. It's not patriotic to allow so many kids to be food insecure in this country. All these things, while true at their core, sometimes are not known enough because of our lack of proper messaging, I think. And so that's my 4th of July call to action. Be good and motivated, identifying as the actual patriotic ones who want to improve the country, recognize the flaws of the country, and that's why we want to fight to improve it.